now it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Unnecessary roughness. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Shotgun now for Breeze. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Now Breeze gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. The numbers for the NFC on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now Breeze. And this is Ertz with it, right side. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 10. Twisting away. Oh, fighting off the defender. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. Patrick Mahomes and the AFC ready to go on offense. And he's looked pretty good. Does have the 1 interception, but 2 touchdown passes so far. Your analysis?
They'll take the offset. When you talk about throwing 2 touchdown passes, no one wants to see an interception thrown, but those things happen in the course of a ball game and over the course of a season. But throwing 2 touchdown passes, that's why the team has an advantage. That's what they're looking for more of.
They'll be hoping to make it a 3-to-1 ratio here in the second quarter. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. And it sets him back for 2nd down. Here's Mahomes now on the option right. Stepping up. He's going to keep it. Got some room at the 30. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. So he nearly took it the distance, gets him down inside the 10 for a 1st and goal.
I'd love to be in his head right now, because is he rewarding himself for a great run, or is he kicking himself because he didn't get all the way to the goal line?
Mahomes going to throw. Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Buying time, and this will be a touchdown. Patrick Mahomes on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the AFC adds on to their lead. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Breeze in the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing now is Breeze. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. He got 29 yards that time. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They run. It's Gurley. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. On 2nd down, here's Breeze. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Now the New York Giants star playing in the Pro Bowl as a rookie, Saquon Barkley. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack. Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance. The numbers for the NFC on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. And Thomas has it. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Well, you know, it's hard for some of these guys to get on the same page because they've only been practicing together for a week, but these two, I think they're pretty familiar. I would say so, right? You go back to OTAs, mini camps, preseason camp, games, the whole deal. They ought to know each other pretty well, and in an all-star game like this, key situations, you find someone like that who you know will be exactly where you think they're supposed to be. So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through. And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around. Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone. And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm, throw the football, feel good about things, keep things moving in the right direction. Right now, that's exactly what we're seeing. And we'll see if that continues. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. He'll run it. And able to... break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. The AFC thus far on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's got his man. That's Landry. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete. It was the veteran safety Malcolm Jenkins who got a hand in there to disrupt it. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it's capped off by a touchdown run coming from Melvin Gordon. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Drew Brees and his NFC teammates set to begin their next drive. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well? Now Brees lost the football. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And that's picked up by the AFC. And they'll have it just 5 yards away from pay dirt here, 1st and goal. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Melvin Gordon with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the AFC adds on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Drew Brees getting ready to go again on offense. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
To make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Brees now just 1 misfire so far after that last completion, 15 of 16. It's first down. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. 20, 10, touchdown! Michael Thomas, 61 yards. And the NFC able to cut into that lead. And sometimes those they get to the football. It's blocked. And the AFC has it. Look at the big man rumble. He's at the 50, 30, the 20. And he takes it all the way back. And this crowd can't believe what they're seeing. Things go wrong even after a touchdown in this one. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2.
Mike.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now Gordon. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. It's complete to Hopkins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Mahomes finding Hopkins for the AFC first. Mahomes now at 200 yards already in this first half, and he's not done yet. 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. The catch made by Hopkins. Escapes the defender. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 11 more on that one and another first down. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Bobby Wagner. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Now Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson. The AFC thus far on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and forever. And going deep for Hill. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game. Sometimes, partner.
Mahomes in the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Let's go.
Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes being chased out left. Going deep for Hopkins. And this is going to be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So after the INT, it's Breeze. Caught by Jones. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Breeze now to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Caught by the tight end, Ertz. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. This complete to Jones. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. And he finds his tight end, it's Ertz. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. The pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop. but that goes against every instinct of a receiver. They're taught to catch everything. So it's really hard to be mad at him and yell at him for trying to make that play.
Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to...
Now a hit and a loose football. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. This is fielded a couple yards deep. The AFC offense now set to start this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Throwing now is Mahomes. Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down, and he goes out right around the 39. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
He finds Hopkins complete. A good pick up there of 20 yards. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit.
Let's go! Let's go! Watch the crowd! Watch the crowd!
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it your... And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 41 yards. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage. Extra point up and through by Myers. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with an AFC touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They fake the give. Here's Breeze. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Myles Garrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And that's the 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. Well, the pressure gets home, and the AFC comes up with a sack. Bernardrick McKinney muscled his way in for the sack.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of it. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. DeAndre Hopkins and the rest of the offense heading back onto the field. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. You never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw, eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. It was the veteran safety Malcolm Jenkins who got a hand in there to disrupt it.
Now, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turns into a nice play.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Caught left side, Hopkins. And touchdown! DeAndre Hopkins, 49 yards. And the AFC able to stretch that big lead even further. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The NFC... Offense heading back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up,
Breeze now on first down. And that's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Breeze. Now Breeze lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball. Well, that's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Getting set to go again, DeAndre Hopkins marches back onto the field. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdown.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan in a big way, and it has been in a very big way. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
We talk about mobility in quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Mahomes now to throw. Steps away to his left. And an alley to run. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. Buying time, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Malcolm Jenkins, the strong safety, swoops in for the sack. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Check 59.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He may try and run for this. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They go play fake. Mahomes under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Khalil Mack came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Yellow. Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Here's Mahomes to throw. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold.
And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins 32 yards. And the AFC just continues to pour it on. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it, but think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more time. Phenomenal.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And some space here. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A gain of 39 that time.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing now is Breeze. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. Breeze going to throw. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Breeze now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Gurley. And he is in. Touchdown NFC. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the NFC able to make this a bit more respectable.
Everyone felt like this game was over, but to be able to stay in it, put together a drive, score a touchdown, that's got to be a positive for them.
Rosas good with the extra point. A drive that time of 6 plays. And last year's rushing and total touchdown leader Todd Gurley caps it with his first of the game here. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. DeAndre Hopkins and the rest of the offense heading back onto the field. A monster game so far, 3rd quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers,
Absolutely.
Who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. Now here's Mahomes. It's his running back, Melvin Gordon. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now Mahomes going deep for Hopkins. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with him.
Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And running with power here. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Gordon. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Malcolm Jenkins and the Eagles in on the tackle. He'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. He'll try and run it. Look at the spin. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. They'll roll him out, and he will have a touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the AFC able to stretch that big lead even further. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Michael Thomas now heading back onto the field. Good day for him so far here in the third quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards. But, hey, it's the third quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. Caught by Jones. NFC South to NFC South. Breeze to Julio Jones for a first down. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, Breeze. Now Breeze lost the football. And that's picked up by the AFC. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. On first down, Connor. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. This is Gordon. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. The AFC thus far on 3rd down, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This is fielded a couple yards deep. Now a hit and a loose football. And that's picked up by the AFC. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And he will score. It's a touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the AFC just continues to pour it on. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The offense for the NFC back out there. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Now Breeze throwing on second down. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. The numbers for the NFC on third down, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now Breeze. It's caught. Jones. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Again, it's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, that was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield, so they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what? The defense sees that. They go ahead and move themselves into a blitzing situation and come right after the quarterback. They had more guys there than they could block. Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Here's Gordon. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. Flushed out right. He finds Hopkins complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for the AFC. 66 yards.
54 yards.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Luke Kuechly, give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Mahomes going to throw. Steps away to his left. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the AFC able to stretch that big lead even further. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll Up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Todd Gurley and the offense, they get set and trot back out there now. And in the early going, the running game, as we see the numbers, it just wasn't on point. Well, now it's gotten more true to form.
And sometimes it takes a little while for an offensive line to get in sync, because early in the game, defenses throw different patterns at you, different formations, different sets, and you might not block them quite the way you want to. But as you start to get into a groove and you figure out what they're doing, now it all comes together, and that's what we're seeing right now.
Gets this out to Saquon Barkley, and he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
And the coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Caught by the tight end, Ertz. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And that's incomplete.
Intended for Zach Ertz. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
The numbers for the NFC on 3rd down. They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This is 3rd and 4. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. Now Breeze lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. They run it here with Gordon. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Fletcher Cox, the Eagles All-Pro, there to make the tackle.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Here we go.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes rolling to his right. And the catch made by Hopkins. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate.
DeAndre Hopkins, he's all alone. Touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, 64 yards. And the AFC just continues to pour it on. Myers connects on the PAT. And that, boys and girls, is an NFL record. 6th touchdown reception. The record has stood since 1950. What a game.
How about that? Because so many things have to go right in order for it to happen. Not just him catching the passes. Someone delivering it accurately. Offensive line giving them time to throw the ball. A true team record. But he stands above it because he was on the receiving end of so many great plays.
Here's the NFC offense set to take over again. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punted it.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And it's a touchdown. offensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The NFC offense heading back onto the field, and they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. They give him a gain of 38.
Let's go.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
Ready. Good. Ready. Switch up.
Now a handoff for Gurley. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Breeze now on 3rd and goal. And he will throw this one out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. Get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. The 30, past the 20, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And a touchdown there to help them expand the lead.
All you're looking for is as much separation between you and the other team as possible. They've got to feel good about what that touchdown gives them.
Extra point up and through by Myers. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The offense for the NFC back out there. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
To throw is Breeze. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Breeze to throw. It's complete to Jones. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
Breeze to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their second. Breeze going to throw. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. Now the AFC going to use their final timeout of the half. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Breeze to throw again. Thomas has got it, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 6. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller giving him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Ready. You must be dreaming.
One final try here for Breeze. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. One final shot. They'll look to throw. This is caught inside the 15.
Y'all already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did. Playing skills. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch how I flip, watch how I whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch how I flip, watch how I whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice in the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch and you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause ice on the wrist. Why bet you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When it's not savers, You be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist, on the wrist. Watch out, I never switch, I never switch.
Ever since I blew, they all on my hey, back then, didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got your long, I made her when I showed out my whip. Hey, spent my 10 on my 50. Ex-slick, then he with the back then, used to out the zip. Blow out his back and then dip. Got a whole party all on the ship. All these 4 things, pull out the VIP. Suck to a nut, baby, pour out the milk. So you know how I drip.
Feel like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, what? Whole squad want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems. You don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems. You don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. No, I say you don't want problems. You don't want smoke, dog. You don't want. Yeah, call us dangerous. Ain't too many can play with us. See what this game here taking us. No.
Hello, everyone. It's the coach.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, bragging rights on the line. And the 46th meeting of the AFC and the NFC in the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl game. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. They'll run with the Rams' Todd Gurley. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
95-56. 57's the max.
On play action. Now Breeze. Blitz coming, and down he goes. J.J. Watt just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. To throw, it's Breeze. And that is incomplete.
Trust me, Brandon, I'm not about to try and take your job. I can't do what you do. But that wasn't just 3 and out. That felt like 3 and backwards.
That's exactly what it was. You can have my job whenever you want it. The drive that you're looking for, though, probably going forward. Bad start to the ball game.
Yeah, not the way to get things going.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the AFC will take over 1st and 10. On 1st down, Brady. And he's got the hook up to Landry. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. Brady now on 1st down. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Brady's throw there complete, and all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Chewing up big yardage, another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And brought in by the tight end Cook. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there, and receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it 3rd down. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Khalil Mack. He's... The culprit causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Jason Myers now for the AFC field goal try. And this has no chance. It's no good. Well wide to the left. And this will remain a scoreless game. So what a let-off there. You figure that was an easy 3 points. Instead, it turns into nothing.
And from that close of range, if you start it left, your goose is cooked. And this thing, well, it never had a chance to straighten itself out.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Now a play fake. Breeze. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the possession is there. 43-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Landry, successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him up.
The ball popped in the air. Intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. 20. And he's going to bring this one back for an NFC touchdown. He is a difference maker at the linebacker position. He had a pick-6 last year, remember it. But it's different for those guys, isn't it, than a corner or a safety?
It certainly is, because sometimes they're pattern reading, seeing what the receivers are doing. Sometimes they're spot dropping, just getting to a place on the field and finding the quarterback and going to the ball. But remember this, these linebackers, at one time in their life, a lot of them were running backs. And they love having the ball back in their hands and making big moves towards the end zone.
And he'll get